Before we get on the website and move around and research our mushers, before we do that, okay, I actually picked a musher too, okay. Now she's not racing this year, but she was the first woman to win the Iditarod race. Okay, I'm gonna read you a short little story about her, okay. And I actually, once you start researching your musher, you're gonna find 5 interesting facts, okay, and write them down on your Gary on the back of your Gary Paulson paper, okay. Hush. Okay. All right. So first, I want you to just listen, okay. All right. It has been called the last great race on earth, the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, and 1,150-mile race on some of the coldest and most rugged ground on earth. It is held in Alaska the first Saturday in March every year. It is dark most of the day. The temperatures there are often far below zeros. The wind can create blizzard conditions. It is a race only possible with teamwork of both humans and animals. The first race was held in 1973. Men won the race for 12 years. In 1985, a woman named Libby Riddles became the first woman to win the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race. Her win drew worldwide attention to this competitive event. Libby Riddles was born in Madison, Wisconsin in 1956. She grew up in a family that had lots of animals around. She moved to Alaska before her 17th birthday. She saw the World Championships sled dog race a year later. She noticed sled dogs were the best kind of animals for life in Alaska, so she purchased several. A friend talked her into racing a 5-dog race in 1978, and she won. She began to dream of running in the Iditarod. In 1980, Libby entered her first Iditarod race. She placed 18th in this race. The following year, she entered and placed 20th. Libby was not discouraged. She began to practice and started raising her own sled dogs. She lived in an Eskimo village. She used their type of clothing. She ate Eskimo food. She lived like a true native resident of the remote Alaskan wilderness. In 1985, Libby was ready to enter the Iditarod race once more. This time she had her own dog team. She had been preparing for the race for 3 years. Libby and her sled dog team entered shorter races for practice. She trained her dogs to be prepared for all kinds of weather conditions. She worked out every day so she would be physically fit to endure the demands of the race. When the day arrived for the race, Libby Riddles was considered an underdog. She was not expected to win the Iditarod. Libby wanted to prove that training, determination, and a good team of dogs could change that. Her last leg of the race was across Norton Sound in a deadly blizzard. She used her own dogs and all of her training and skills to win the race. This made her the first woman to win the difficult 1,150-mile Iditarod. Libby Riddles continued to participate in sled dog races until 1999. Since then, she has written 3 books about the Iditarod. She is a professional speaker and television commentator on all aspects of dog sled racing. She owns her own dog kennels near Homer, Alaska, where she races future dog sled champions. She has become a hero to countless aspiring racers because of the way she accomplished her goals. Okay, so that's pretty cool, huh? Alright, so I did some research and I found 5 interesting facts. Okay, my first one is she was the first woman to win the Iditarod race. That's really cool. She raised her own sled dogs from puppies. Even though Libby lost the first 2 times, she never gave up. That's perseverance, right? We learned about perseverance this week too, right? She lived in an Eskimo village. Pretty cool. She was named Sportsman of the Year in 1985. Okay? Alright, so everybody, open up your computers. You do? I know. You told me that the other day. That's really cool. That is awesome. Yes.
Can we get on Firefox?
Yes, that's fine. Okay, you're going to go to Iditarod.com. It's right there. It's on the board right there behind you. That's just the number. Like there. Yep. That's what state that's from. Anybody on Iditarod?
Don't have it.